Good day, boys. It's me, Rex Humble Hustle, coming at you with another cool video today. If you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button right now. I promise you, I swear to you, man, you have hit the right video today and you have not made a mistake that you hit and landed on this channel. Listen, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that bell notification button so that if I come out with new cool stuff, then you will be able to just catch on it really quickly as you'll get notified, and then you'll be able to watch my stuff. So today's topic is about Christian women and Muslim women. Christian women and Muslim women. That's today's topic. Now, what inspired me to talk about this is, for the life of me, Ramadan just passed and Easter just passed. Eid passes and Christmas passes and all these things passes, and for the life of me I can't just ignore the fact, boys, that there's a huge difference between Muslim women and Christian women. There's a huge difference between Muslim girls and Christian girls. There's a huge difference, man. And I'm not just talking about doctrine. I'm not talking about the doctrine. I don't want to talk about the doctrine a lot. Alright, I'm here to talk about the culture, the scenery, what we see and what is happening in this world. See, there's a big difference, a huge, inignorable, huge difference between Christian girls and Muslim girls. I want you to take a look at the average Christian girl. What does she do? She drinks a lot. She smokes hookah pipe. She smokes weed. She hangs around with the wrong crowd. She goes along with bullshit. She doesn't know how to dress right. Her mouth is full of cussing words. She is her hobbies are out of place. She's disgusting, basically. She has no morals. She has sex with many different people, and she enjoys it because she believes, Jesus will save me. We're all sinners, so what? This is the mentality of the Christian girl. She doesn't know her roles at home. She doesn't know the difference between the roles of a man and that of a woman in the household. Now, listen, I don't say this about all Christian women. There are those Christian women that are really good and that are really on point, and they know their role and they take care of themselves and they have the right people around them. They surround themselves with good energy and they do good things and all that stuff. I'm not talking about that Christian woman. I'm talking about the Christian woman. Most women are Christian in our society. I'm talking about most women who consider themselves Christian and do all this stuff. I want to talk about them. They don't know what they're doing. Like, a woman will wake up in the morning, this Christian woman will wake up and she'll scroll on her phone for hours and she'll see a bunch of men hitting her up, and she'll choose one of them and she'll want text him back and forth, right? Behind her father's back, and she will go out the house and she'll sneak out, walk out, slither out, run out, ditch, get out the window or something like that. Or when she's at school, she allow herself in spaces among people that are no good. Before you know it, she's not doing good shit. She's doing bad shit. She's doing this. She's doing that. She's getting invited out to these parties. She's hanging around these men, these young men, these dudes, right? And before you know it, she's racking up her body count. And she's dressing like this, and she's doing this, and she's wearing very short shorts, a very short dress, a very short top with her boobs hanging out, no bra, her nipples poking her shirt like this, and boys stare at her, and her hair is down, and her lips are glossing, and her backside is jiggling as she's walking, and it's very short, and she drops something, she bends over to pick it up, and all the boys go, oh. But then when she goes back home and she's however, and her parents don't tell her, hey, this is not decent, hey, this is not right, hey, you shouldn't do this. Instead, her parents, the average Christian household condones this kind of behavior. They're like, oh, you want to have sex? Okay, you get some condoms. Here's some condoms. You can go and date that guy. You can, you can let him take you out, and you can do this, and this is the Christian girl. And she'll go to church, she'll go to church and she'll dress with a very, even if the dress is long, but it's so tight. The dress is tight, man. Why do these women, when they go to church, wear such tight dresses? And then when you stare at them, they call you a pig. They call you a pig when you stare at them. And when you're sitting in the church bench or in the seats there at the church, and they walk down the aisle for collection or for communion or whatever, and you stare there behind as they walk down, then you're the bad guy for staring. You're the bad guy for just looking. It's a natural thing to just look, you're just looking. You're not touching, you're not saying anything, you're just looking. Now you're the bad guy for just looking. So they continue this behavior. Nobody's calling them out whatsoever. Nobody's saying, guys, you need to stop doing this. You need to do this, rather. You need to dress like this. And if you dare tell them, they're going to stop going to church altogether. They're going to, in fact, some of them don't even most of them don't go to church. They just say they're Christian just for the sake of saying that they're Christian, just because their parents are Christians, and their parents might not even live like Christians. Their parents might not even live like Christians. This Christian girl doesn't even read the Bible. She's just saying she's Christian. She just believes, she says, God loves me, God this, God loves me, and I'm good and I'm holy. They say they're holy. They say they're holy. You want to tell me your lifestyle is like that? And you want to stand in my face and tell me you're holy? And that you're sanctified and you deserve to get married? This is the Christian woman. Not all of them, most of them. This is what they do. Let's talk about the Muslim woman. The Muslim woman. See, the Muslim woman takes care of themselves, guys. They take care of themselves. Unlike this Christian woman, she doesn't. The Christian woman, she doesn't take care of herself at all. You know, wait a little bit. Let's talk about the Christian woman a little bit more. She doesn't know her role in the household. This Christian woman is constantly fighting with her husband, trying to be equal to him, trying to be the same with her husband, trying to wear the pants in the household, trying to be tough, trying to be the man, telling her husband what to do and what not to do because she thinks she's smarter than everybody else. She thinks she's tough. She's arguing constantly, non-stop. This is the Christian woman. And when her husband tell her, listen, you can't do this, rather do this, she fucking loses her mind. In her mind, she's like, a man's gonna tell me what to do? Yet in her Bible, God tells her that you must obey your husband. Honor your husband and respect him. Honor him and respect and obey him. Because it is under him that you will find protection, guidance, and love. Do Christian women do that, guys? No, on the real, boys. Do they do that? Let's be honest with ourselves. Do Christian women really do that? No, they go to church and they love on the pastor. They love on the priest. They buy him gifts. They go to church. They never miss church. Not once. They always go there, these Christian women. The elders especially, they go there. The middle-aged women, the elders, they go to church. They don't miss it. Because they love the pastor. See, they don't even necessarily love the doctrine anymore. No, they are in love with the pastor more than they are in love with their husband. See how that looks. See how that looks. Let's go talk about the Muslim women. See, boys, I want to be honest with you. I want to be extremely honest. Just be blatantly honest with you. Muslim women look stunning. They look gorgeous. They look unbelievable. They look heartwarming. They look glorious. They do. I'm not just saying, no, it's true. And they smell different. Just looking at them makes you just stop and just look at her and be like, damn, did that come from heaven? Is that an angel? They talking about angels. They must be talking about Muslim women. That's gotta be it right there. If that's not it, I don't know anymore. Because that's angels. My goodness, the way they smell, the way they dress. The women that are Christians, when they see Muslim women, they're like, oh, they're so old school, they're so old fashioned, they are oppressed, they are all this. Shut up. You are just mad because you can never look beautiful like that. You are trying to convince those people to leave their morality and be like you, be a bitch like you, be for the streets like you. Muslim women dress and they cover their hair. They cover their every part of their body that turns a man on. Whether it's the hair, whether it's the arms, or maybe the breasts, or the hips, or the thighs, or the calves, or the legs, just every part of a woman's body that turns a man on. They cover it up. And not only do they cover it up, but it's not dull, it's not boring looking, it's not, you might think, oh man, since they dress and they clothe every part of their body, they look dull, they just look all covered up. No, like a mummy. No. Their clothes have these patterns and these floral stuff and these golden lines and these golden just patterns and drawings on them. And they look there like they're from heaven. They are mixed with just this essence of femininity that is just infinite. It's unbelievable, boys. You know what I'm talking about. I know you've seen it. I know you've seen it. And they know their role in the society, in the household. Have you ever seen a Muslim woman in the society? Maybe at the mall or whatever. She has this pride and this presence about her to say, you know what? I'm a woman. She doesn't show off her package, her pork chops, the way that everybody else does. The way that all these other women do. No. She covers it up in a very beautiful way, but she walks majestically. And everybody just look at them and they be like, oh, they're Muslims. Oh, so they think they're better, they're Muslims. Their women look like this. You can see the attitude of people when they see Muslims, when they see Muslim women. It's like they just frown. It's not they hate themselves when they look at those women. It's not that they actually hate the Muslim woman. No, they hate themselves because they know that they are not that. They hoes, bitches and hoes. They've made themselves hoes and bitches. That's what they call themselves. They call themselves bitches. Have you ever seen a Muslim woman call herself a bitch or a hoe? I'm not talking about Brittany Renner. Is that her name? Brittany Renner? No. Please take that woman out of your mind. She does not count in what I'm saying. I hope I'm talking about the right person. She transitioned into being a Muslim, right? And she was, I don't know what she was before. I assume she was Christian because, right? I assume she was, but I'm not talking about her. She doesn't count in what I'm saying. She doesn't, no. Neither am I talking about Mia Khalifa. Neither am I talking about all these bitches and hoes. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about fucking Muslims. People that just have this godly thing about them. That's what I'm talking about. So like I was saying, people hate them because they know that they can never be them. They can never be them. They know that they can dress like that. They can try, but they don't want to. They are too modern, they call it. No, we are modern. It's not the olden days anymore. Women don't cover up their bodies anymore. You are free to expose whichever body part you want and show the world what you've got and how much ass you got and how much hips you got and how much boobs you got and how much legs you got and how much you can spread your legs when you're sitting down and how much you can be how much you can tattoo your body if you want and how much. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You sound like a whore. You sound like a whore. See how I never even touched and talked about the doctrines because I'm not interested in that. I am interested in the way of life. I am interested in the self-respect and the dignity and the femininity. That's what I'm interested in. Because that is so attractive. That is attractive. Let's talk about Muslim women in the household. Muslim women in the household, man. They are so they're sweet. They know how to cook. They cook. You go tell your Christian wife, hey honey, please can you cook for me? She'll tell you, no, I don't want to cook for you because I'm tired, I'm this, I'm that, I don't want to do this, I don't want this, and I got a cold and my back is paining and it's too cold outside, it's too hot outside, it's too rainy, it's too windy, I'm tired, I don't want to cook food for you. You go to the cupboard and make yourself some noodles, and they talk all this bullshit and this crap. They are not women. I don't know what they are. They don't want to cook. A Muslim woman, on the other hand, she will cook. She cooks. out of the good of her heart. You don't even have to ask her. She knows that it is her feminine, womanly job to do so. Women don't understand that cooking is what makes the man stay. They don't get that. They think it's a downgrade or it's some kind of, it's bad light, or it's, oh, I don't want to cook. I'm not a, no. They see it as this downgrading kind of thing. They think it's oppressing or it's abusive to ask them to cook. That's what they think. They don't get that. It's part of attraction. It's part of respect. It's part of making the house feel like home to the man and to the kids. They don't think like that. Well, Muslim women know this very well because they were taught by their Muslim parents that it's good to be a woman who cooks. You know that feeling when you just walk in the house and it smells like beef stew and dumpling in the house, and it's fucking cold as hell outside, and when you just walk in the door in your house, this aroma just hits you. And when you go to the kitchen, you see your wife or you see the woman just cooking, and you feel like you just in heaven. And it's snowing outside, but inside the house it's so warm. You feel like you just want to take off your shoes and wash your feet and wear some white socks and put your feet up and just relax. You know? And you find your wife there and she's doing her thing. Man, Muslim women, they know how to make the house feel like. You should look at Muslim women during Ramadan or during Eid. They are so made up. Like they are so dressed up and so good looking and so self-respecting and so peaceful and so friendly, and they greet. What? Look at the Christian woman do during Easter or during Christmas. She's out there getting parties, drinking, smoking, having 50 guys in her DM, all trying to get some guts. That's all they're trying to do, is get some guts. And she's trying to figure out, oh, which one am I gonna give guts today? This is the average Christian woman, the average Christian girl. It's what they do. This Muslim woman, she knows even how to clean. When you look at her, you just feel this willingness to just hold her and just tell her how much you love her and how much you want to care for her and how much you just want to keep her from the world, and just, I got you, baby. I got you, and I love you, and I'm protecting you. You know? You don't feel like that with the average Christian woman, because all they do is just want to be a hoe. When you look at them, you're like, oh man. I mean, yeah, you get turned on because you're a man and you're looking at a woman who looks good and who has her pork chops uncovered, who has her boobs and her ass and her curves and all her stuff out there. all her adornment, her hair is down loose and she's doing this and she's sexy and she's just turning you on with every part of her body. Public indecency. That's what it is. It's called public indecency. When all your stuff is out. They wear these dresses and these tops that have these big cleavage showing holes right about here. Yeah, it's right about here. You have these women that wear these things that show their cleavage boobs right here. And you can't focus when you're looking at this person. And when she's talking to you, maybe let's say it's the first date or so, or maybe she is just a person, I don't know, it's just somebody, and you're talking to her, and for the life of me, you can't even just talk to her comfortably. You are talking to her while trying to look away from her boobs. You're talking to her like this. Yeah, yes, you are right. No, you feel uncomfortable. It's like, why are you dressed like that? Because society has accepted it. Because you want me to see your breasts. That's why. And I'm not saying I don't want to see your breasts. I'm not saying that I do want to see your breasts, but man, please cover it up. If you don't want to get stared at, cover it up. If you claim to have femininity and self-respect and dignity and not show your pork chops to the world like that, cover it up. Don't show it to me. I mean, yes, I like it, but don't show it to me. Because if you do, then I'm gonna stare at them. I have to. Yeah, that's it. That's the truth. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? You want me to not stare at them? I don't care how much of a holy man of God I am. If I see boobs, I'm gonna look. What? I like boobs. Boobs look good. They're just so... They look good, man, boys. Let's just admit it. I don't care if somebody's gonna see my video or whoever. Listen, if boobs look good, they look good. Just admit it. They do. But there's a time and place to see them. These women don't get that. They just want to put them in our face just any time of the day. And then when we look at them, then they feel like, oh, why are you looking at my boobs? It's like, bitch, why do you have them out like that? If I were walking down the street like this without my pants on, without my underwear on, and my balls and my penis were showing, and you stare at me, and then I call you a pig for staring at me, what would you do? How would you feel about that? That is exactly what you are doing. That is how they do. And that's what I love about Muslim women, is that they just cover it up and they know their role. They know. They make sense. They have dignity. They're not hypocrites. So that's the difference. During Eid, during Ramadan, during all this, they take care of themselves. They look good. They're awesome. Christians during Christmas, during Easter, all they do is drink. All they do is just do shit. No respect for their religion. They don't seem to have no respect for their religion. They just do whatever, whenever. Huh? No, boys, man. Now, I'm not saying I want a Muslim woman, but if I was to meet one, man, I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say, she's Muslim, stay away from her. You're not a Muslim. You're a Christian. Because I wouldn't say I am Christian, but I grew up in a Christian house. I'm not in a religion per se. I've learned so much about religion altogether in itself to realize that our religion is just a man-made thing, but God is real. So I don't subscribe really to any specific one, and that God is actually in me, not actually in the religion in itself. But if I was to meet one, perhaps, who knows, maybe I could give it a chance. But this Christian woman, it better be one of those Christian ladies that take themselves seriously, that have dignity, that have self-respect. Man, that's what I would do. That's what I want. That's what I think. And with that, boys, listen, this video has come to an end. If you have anything on your minds, please share it with me in the comment section. Please tell me what you think. Tell me what is on your mind. Tell me if I'm being biased or if I'm being... Just say anything, boys. And also, hit that like button. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, man, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button right now. Hit that like button and hit the bell notification button so that if I come out with another cool something, then you will be able to catch up with it. So boys, take care of yourselves. Watch out for these women. And I love you. Away.